Hi folks, it's Danny at Bradley James Classics, and today's Classic we're actually taking for a test drive. I've got a glamorous assistant with me today who's kindly volunteered to do the driving. Now we're just coming head to head with a large vehicle with a tow box, so let's avoid that. And now back to the car. Now this is a Ford Cortina Mark V from 1982, I believe it was August 82, so very late for a Cortina. It's a superb car with just 57,000 miles on the clock. The cam belt was done within the last 1,000 miles, but that was about 6 or 7 years ago. A gentleman has had this car for the majority of its life. He's just recently given up driving. It's a automatic 2-litre. Not that you can tell, but it's actually in walnut brown, and the interior colour is called peat. So basically it's these darker panels. I can only describe it as simply superb, original condition, all of its original panels with excellent panel gaps, fully serviced. There's a huge wodge of all past MOTs and a fully stamped up Ford service book which details all the repairs beyond the servicing. We're just going over a rather nasty bit of road surface at the moment, and then we're going to go on to our regular little test run here in the Hampshire countryside, and we like to test the cars in all those different road conditions. But the car itself, well, it really was a wrench for the old gentleman to give up his car, because he had had it for a very long time, and he was delighted to know that it's going to go on to hopefully an enthusiast who can continue to look after her. Now, even though you're only really seeing an internal shot of the car, the main purpose of this little video is just to see what it's like to be out on the road on a 1980s Cortina. And being an automatic, it does suit a lot of people's driving style, which is probably more relaxed. And being the 2-litre Pinto engine, it is capable of certainly keeping up with modern traffic. We just noticed that there's a few leaves coming out of the ventilation system, which is quite common for a car that's getting back into use. It's recently gone for its MOT test, and it's passed with flying colours. Thankfully, having leaves coming out of the ventilation system isn't a part of the MOT, but it is in superior condition. With this mileage, the interior is especially fresh. Don't know if you can see, but even the steering wheel has got a lot of its pattern left on it. It isn't all worn off. The interior is perfect. It has a factory fitted manual steel sunroof. The chestnut brown metallic on the outside is complemented by this similar contrasting trim inside, and obviously being a Ghia model, you do get this real wood cappings. Half of the dashboard is covered with I think that's a similar wood. You get a console which runs all the way through here, and it's even got its original Ford radio cassette player, which is still working. You have a clock which is angled up towards the driver, a rev counter. Over on the driver's side you have adjustable mirrors, which was quite a luxury back in 1982. Manual sunroof and manual windows. You have plusher, deeper pile carpet, and just generally better soundproofing. And this car is now gliding along we're doing about 50 miles an hour, and it's a real lovely magic carpet ride. Well, I just wanted to give you a little demonstration of what the Ford Cortina Mark V is like on the road. This is an absolutely beautiful example. It's remarkable that we are fussy about the Cortinas we sell. We'd rather sell a good one, and this one's reassuringly expensive, because trust me, it cost us a lot of money to get in, and we fettled with it to have it running perfectly. We have got a manual version of one of these cars as well, and we currently also have a Crusader. So on the Mark V Cortina front, as you speak to us, we're doing quite well at the moment, but these cars tend not to stay in stock too long. Well, hopefully this little driving video just gives you an idea of how nice and quiet and smooth it is to drive one of these Cortinas, and I just wanted to take take the opportunity of having a little test drive out while we're driving it and sharing it with you. If you'd like to know any more information about the car, please get in touch with the usual channels. But thank you for watching the video. That's Danny at Bradley James Classics, signing out.